Hello guys, today I am going to teach you how linear search works. Basically, first of all, what is linear search? Let's see. So linear search is kind of sequential data structure. Okay, what it will do, it will linearly search an element in a given list. So what we will be doing, we have given a list and we have given another variable. We have to find that value in a list. So let's see. Let's take example here, which is what I have done is I had created a list of roll numbers. So it's a list of roll numbers. Okay, these are different roll numbers, and this is the roll number. We have to find this roll number in this list. Okay, so what linear search will do is, as it is a sequential data structure, it will be searching this element in this particular list in a sequential manner. Like it will go to the 3, then our 4, then our 6, and so on. Where 6 matches, where we find this number in this list, it should return what? It should return 1. This is a condition we have given. Okay, depend on user, what user wants. So in this scenario, what we'll be doing, if we found this particular roll number in this roll numbers list, we will return 1 and user will understand, okay, so roll number 6 is there in a list. If there is no roll number matching in this list, we will return 0. And then our user will understand, okay, that roll number is not in this particular list. Okay, so it's going to search in a sequential manner. Okay, it's not going to search this element like first it will go to 8, then 3, then 6, then 2. It will not work in that way. It will be searching this element in a sequential manner. Okay, so now let me explain it a bit more. Okay, so now, as I told you before, this is a list of roll numbers, and this roll number we have to find in this list if given list contain this roll number or not. So let's take example here. First of all, what happens is linear search is a sequential data structure. First of all, it will go for the first element of the list, like this is doing right over here. It will go on the 3 and it checks either 3 is equals to roll number, okay, or targeted roll number. No, 3 is not equals to 6. It will move one step ahead. It will move up to the 4. Okay, then it checks again, is 4 equals to 6? No, it's not. Then it take one step ahead. Look, it's going sequential manner, one by one step. Okay, now it checks, is 6 equals to 6? Yes, 6 is equals to 6. Then what happened? Target is found in a list. Okay, target is found in a list means this particular roll number what we want to see in a list, it is in a list. Okay, if this roll number is in a list, what will we return to the user? We have to return 1. So user will understand, okay, this roll number is in the list. So this is the first scenario, if element is present in the list. What if element is not present in the list? So let's take a look on that as well. Okay, great. So in this scenario, there same thing, everything is same. This is a list of roll numbers and we have to find this roll number in this particular list. Okay, now as it is 0. Okay, so as linear search is sequential data structure, it will start from first element and move ahead step by step by one step. Okay, so now what happens, it will first move toward the first element of the list and check if this number, this element of the list is equals to this roll number what we want to find. Okay, if it is equals or not, no it's not equal, then it will move one step ahead like this it's doing, then checks again and it's moving one step ahead until and unless it do not find this number in this list, or if it do not find this number, it's not because it's not present in the list, then it will go up to end of the list. It will search until the list should not be ended. Okay, so now it's searching like going forward, and here in this number, on this number 8, list is ended. Okay, and it didn't find this number in this particular list. So what will happen? So target is not found in list. What it will do, it will return 0 here, and our user will understand automatically, okay, this particular roll number is not in a class or in a roll numbers list. So that's how linear search works. It goes on a particular element step by step and in a sequential manner. Okay, so let's take a look on a code. Okay, so guys, so far we have covered linear search conceptually. Now this is a code of linear search in a Python. So I'm going to explain the code and then we will debug this code and we will see this how these codes work basically, right? Okay, I'm going to define it. Okay, so this is line on line number 3. I had just created a list which is containing roll number, not more the component. It is just roll nums is just simple a variable which contain list. Okay, and now here we have given a roll number, roll num. We have to find this in this particular list. We have to search this roll number in this roll numbers list, not more than that. And then I had just defined a function here. This is a function name is find roll number, and it takes 2 parameters. Okay, and inside function there's only one for loop and return. Okay, not more than that. I will be explaining everything else. Okay. And in this on this line number 23, I'm just printing out the returning value of the function. Whatever function will return, I will print it out so user can see it. Okay, now I'm calling function here. Hope so you are guys familiar with functions. If you are not, let me know in the comment below. I will create tutorial for it as well. Now I am calling function right over here because this is definition of function and I'm calling it right over here. I am passing roll nums, which is a list, and I am passing roll num, which is a variable, simple variable. Okay, so roll nums goes into the first parameter, which is lsd, means lsd contain what? Contain the list of roll numbers, and num contain targeted roll number that we have to find. As lsd contain a list, so what will be for loop is doing? It is iterating on every element. Basically, this is what is linear search. This is linear search, just one for loop. Okay, so now for loop iterating on every element one by one. It will go for the first element like 2, then 5, 6, 8, 1 until it will find this number in a list or list is not ended. Okay, there should be 2 things. If it finds this roll number in this list, it will return 1, if it does not find this roll number in this list up to end, it will return 0. It's very simple. So let me do a debugging, and I will show you right over here in a moment. Okay guys, so okay, this is terminal here. Now this is kind of debugging, you can say. So this, in this watch window, you can see the value of I, lst and num. Okay, and whatever created in this, what will be going to be created in this code, which is variable, you will see right over here. Now the list is created. Going ahead, now a variable roll number is also created, which contain value 8. Okay, now function is going to define. Function has been defined. Okay, now here I am passing the list and another thing, which is roll number, which is an integer, into the function. Okay, so let's move ahead. Now you will see a change here. Now lst contains list of roll numbers and num contain targeted roll number, because I just passed roll number list and roll number into the function. Okay, now as lst contain function, what for loop will do, it will go to the onto the first element of the list, which is 2, and store it into I, and we will check it. If I is equals to num is targeted roll number. Okay, I'm going ahead. Okay, let's see. Now as you can see, I contain 2. It is the first element of the list. Okay, as I told you before, linear search is sequential, just a structure, so it will start from one element, first element of the list, then move ahead by one. Okay, by one step, we can say. Now 2 and 8 is not equals, so return will not run here. Code in the body of if will not run, we can see, and the command return to the for loop. Okay, I'm going ahead once again. Okay, it will iterate again on it, and it will move one step ahead, which is element 5 in the list. Okay, first was 2 and now it's 5. Checking, because 5 is not equals to 8, so again for loop will run, and it will go to 6. I will contain 6 now. Right now you can see right over here, not equals, going again. Now I contain 8. Now we will check if I is equals to num. Yes, I is equals to num means we found this roll number in a list, and it will return now 1. Okay, I'm going ahead. I'm going to print it out. You can see here it had returned just 1. Okay, because this roll number is present in the list. If I'm going to change this roll number, okay, and I just say run code, now we are getting 0 because this number or this roll number is not present in the list. So that's how linear search works. Okay, we use for loop for the linear search basically. Thank you guys. If you had any queries related to code, related to the concept, you can ask in comment below, and the link for this code, and I had written an article for linear search as well on a Medium. I will give you both links in the description. You can check it out definitely. Okay, see you soon.